into the climb. And we're definitely not taking any chances yet. That'll be Horse Camp Road. So just going to head up into the tree, shade, just check the nav, make sure I'm not making any wrong turns. Well, there should be no other options. You just never know. Go. Alright, Schlink Pass Road. The mongrels are that stole those signs. Oh, that's steep. Number one. This is steep. Oh, wow. You can see why the fires are so intense when they come through. And look how thick that is. Would have liked a better run up for this. The GPS was definitely accurate. It's just undulating. Every time it comes around the corner, it dips and climbs. It's very steep down there. Leaving the aqueduct at 1 hour 10 minutes on the dot. Put it into full power, my granny gear. This is pretty steep. Big rock slides, some big rock outcrops up the top there. I'll take a bit of a break out at White's. Not sure if we'll get all the way out to the hut, it'll depend on how deep the water is. That looks very stable. Purdy, as they say. It always looks shallow. There's actually some holes in there, and I always take a risk getting hooked up and going over the bars. White's Hut. Oh, battery and car almost full. Oh, look at that. Surely don't know how much of it I'm really going to see on the way back, because we're going downhill very fast. And back on the trail. 1 hour 44 and 44 seconds. It's less cloud than I was expecting. There's not been much shade at all, but it's cool. I'd say it's probably about 17 degrees, maybe a bit cooler in the shade. The breeze is cool. It's just that the sun is searing. It was nice to get in the hut. Quite cool in there. Hello, how are you going? Leaving Schlink Pass. We are 1 hour 58 minutes exactly, 4 bars of battery. Heading down to the Schlink Hilton, and then I'm going to reassess because I'm feeling pretty bloody good. There it is. They're going. Alright, still got 4 bars, 2 hours, 15 minutes, leaving Schlink Hilton. Wow, that's amazing. It's the valley down to Gihai. It is quite spectacular, even though it's so sad that it all gets burnt. It's just so high, it's hard to tell how long ago this was. Snow gums don't really regenerate, which is a problem. Oh, look at that. All the moss. That's why we come out here. It's just so beautiful. Valentine's Trail. Oh, gee, missed that very easily. Still Schlinks, so there's Valentine's. Power. Bicycles must stay on approved trails. Still don't reckon I'm going to get any rain. If we are, it won't be much. What more concerns me if I start hearing thunder. Not really where I want to be if the lightning's coming down. Man, I love this country. It is just so beautiful here. I reckon this is the weather station track. And there's the weather station. Alright, leaving the weather station, still got 4 bars of battery, which is pretty amazing. Range 100 kilometers, so it's saying about, it's about half what I had, which is interesting. A lot more downhill on the way back. It's 2 hours 40 minutes. Alright, somewhere along the line from the Hilton to here, I lost my map. So, lesson learned, always put a spare map in the pack. Let's see if we can find it. Just going to check, see if it's down here. However unlikely. So I reckon Valentine's Hut. And then back to Gihai. Gihai would be excellent ride. Alright. And now we head back. Still 4 bars, 1 hour 44, 2 hours 44. It's just dropped to 3 bars. So I guess that's 50%, isn't it? But a lot more downhill on the way home. Try not to burn too much on this climb back up to Schlink if I can afford it. But I do need to look after my legs. Oh, here it is. My map. But fortuitous, I think. I would have been very tempted to go on, and after just this climb, I'm definitely feeling weary in the legs, and when I start descending, I'm definitely going to feel it in the arms. Hilton again. She would be a good place to come work out of. Except you just got to cross that boggy flat there. Schlink Pass, highest point. Now the descent back right down into that valley in ZT. All right, here we go. This gravel, quite loose in places, shoot out. Really surprised at how much less grip there is with the high roller. G'day, how are you? Seems rather amused. How you going? That's fun.
Yeah, I'm just on the main trail.
Oh, is this we're here already?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah, no,
okay.
just this one.
Everything seems to have come up quicker than I expected. Alrighty. Have a good one. So I've gone the wrong way. I was supposed to turn earlier, but I was having too much fun. I'm actually glad that they pointed out that that was disappointment spur. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I've definitely gone past it. Actually, I'm not unhappy about coming on the alternate road back. It's going to be a big descent down into that valley and then a bit of a climb out. Hey guys, how you going? G'day. Oh, look at that. Hey guys, how you going? Good. All good?
Yeah. We turned around earlier than the other guys.
Oh, you had a bit of a stack, did you? Yeah. Oh, yeah, it can happen pretty easy out here, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Not much.
If we showed us, need a bike upgrade, Julie.
The suspension definitely helps, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, nice one. I actually wasn't intending coming back this way. I was intending to come up there and I missed the turn off. I was having too much fun. And then I came across your friends at the disappointment turn off.
Yep.
Or whatever it's called. And then suddenly realised I'd gone too far.
Oh no.
Anyway, back to the climb. It was nice to come this way rather than the other one. Oh, nice one. Have a good ride.
Enjoy.
Yeah, you too. Oh, I'm still keeping it in 3 power because there's still a bit more of a climb, and I kind of want to really get an idea of if I could do Valentine's Hut and come back. I really feel like I could. And certainly being fitter, stronger, and about 30 kilos lighter, I can do it easily. Whew. I really would have expected horses up here. There hasn't been any horse shit anywhere. It's just none. Oh, well, that was actually a much easier return than going across horse camp with all that up and down and grass riding. Oh, it's definitely an easiest way back. Alright, so this is kind of the last climb on the Schlink Road up to the top of the power station tubes, whatever they're called. Now the clouds are coming in, which is actually what I was expecting all day, which gives a real mood when you're up in these snow gums, I assume. Just excellent. Right, 3 hours, 28 minutes, final descent, getting eaten alive by march flies. Note to self, more Bushmans. Oh, other thing to do, bring the leathers in a bit. Fuck off. Go on, land. X-Fly. 3 hours, 29 minutes and 45 seconds. Final descent. Let's try and stay upright. not the best line, but that was very quick. So it's probably not so bad. Very loose. Feel it, especially the back, but the front too, kicking out. Forget I gotta stop for that fence. Now that's fun.
Standing at the limit of an endless ocean, stranded like a runaway lost at sea. Sitting on a rainy day down in the harbor, watching as the grey clouds shadow the bay.
Epic.
Looking everywhere,
3 hours, 33 minutes and 37 seconds.
that I remember you here.
Woohoo!